joined by Drogheda United assistant manager Kevin Doherty after tonight's 1-0 loss to Pats. Disappointing night.
Disappointing result, I would say. Not a disappointing night in terms of performance and application and the way the lads stuck to every single thing, more or less, that we told them to do and worked on during the week. Tim with a game plan in place and really worked on it. And bar the only other thing was switching off maybe for a second phase from a set piece, which is what we did. But look, I don't seriously really don't want to talk about this, but I thought it was a free kick on Dan before they get the throw in. Anyway, Dan's made a clearance. I think generally Dan's volleys and clearances are really good. He hooks it down the line. I think he gets a nudge and then get a throw in. Having said that, we have to defend it then. And as I said, for 99% of the match we did do that really well. But just look, he hit it in the top corner as well. If that goes over there where previous balls went, we're saying absolutely brilliant. So you can't let the fact that the goal went in completely overshadow what you think of the match.
Yeah, obviously you mentioned there the performance and the application. I thought there was definitely in spells where Drogheda were really, pressing and it was just a really high intense game. I think obviously the crowd from both teams had a brilliant atmosphere, the sort of game that you want to be playing in.
Yeah, it was great. And look, again, the crowd of course makes such a massive difference, but that tempo, and I spoke to them before the match, and when we play at that tempo, like, it's all our big results have been when we played at that tempo. Like, we've different varieties, we might be trying to hit teams on the counter attack, but we've always been quite aggressive in being, I wouldn't say in their faces, but putting lads under pressure, and on other sides, sorry, I'm mixing my words here, putting other teams under pressure and winning the ball back. You see, like, Connor Kane was unbelievable tonight. Our game plan, and the same with Jimmy, was to them as wing backs keep pressing their full back, and they did. And we won it back 2 or 4 times, and maybe the last little bit might have let us down, or we got into areas and we weren't really clinical. We didn't open them up loads, we didn't get loads of shots, but I thought we were a serious threat. And look, I thought the lads, I can't fault the lads. That's why when I go back to the start, it is a disappointing result, but as far as the future goes and the next while, we got to build on that now again and keep going. Look, last 2 games we've been beaten 1-0.
Yeah.
It's a hard one to take. We finished the game really well last week. We finished the game really well tonight, bar the goal. We were really fit, we were excellent, we were in the faces, we played well, some good. We were missing some really experienced players. The young lad come in and do really well. So loads of positives to take, and then we move on.
Yeah, obviously you mentioned how the next few weeks is massive for the club. I know we don't really know what sort of game we have next, because we don't know if the Finn Harps game will be postponed.
Probably will be.
But you'll have to, obviously you'll know that you'll have to be ready for when that does come around, and you'll have that training ready to go.
Yeah, well, that's it. Look, we won't be playing next week. He stays in the squad, so the next match will be long for him. And we gotta just look. It's 2 weeks. Certainly won't be 2 weeks off. It's 2 weeks without a game. But again, we've dealt with that over the last week. Come back then. I think we were off for 2 weeks before we come back and beat balls. So we know how to manage that, and we'll get the lad ready. Look, they're all absolutely sick in there, like I am, like Tim is, like Sean is, like everyone is. Yeah. So it's look, you have to just realise that again, like loads of other times, full-time team, training every day, mornings, whatever, everything about the way their club and facilities and all that type of stuff, and we put her up to them. We really put her up to them, more than put her up to them. Could have won the game. Certainly should have gotten a point out of it. We've been doing that consistently all season against the Rovers, against Pats, against Bows, with Dundalk. So we have to realise how good we are, and we just have to keep going and take the positives and build on that.
And finally, to finish off on a positive, obviously David was called up to the Luxembourg the game against Luxembourg, and Killian was called up again for the game against Montenegro. You must be very pleased with that.
Yeah, very pleased and like very proud of them. Like, and we think that they've been given a chance here to play, and in fairness, like Tim does that and brings young players in. Killian made his debut against Shamrock Rovers, where I'm telling you now, in a million years most other managers wouldn't have played him in that, because you need experience in there. But no, we went with it, and he's flourished since then. And Dave, since he's come in, like from day one last year, Dave's been absolutely excellent. And I'm surprised he hadn't been called up before now, but lucky enough he is now. And look, we'll be delighted. We probably we'll hope he gets a cap, and we'll see how it goes. But very proud of them, and hopefully it goes well for the two of them.
Perfect, thanks very much.
All right, man.